Surprise, surprise! I'm annoyed about some stupid bullshit 2 nights in a row. Wow, that's so weird. So, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be talking about why creepy kid stories annoy me so much. And this was brought on by a specific creepypasta. I'm gonna link it in the description. It's actually pretty well written, and the person who reads it, I like a lot of his content. It's just this specific story really like ticked me off and sort of made me realize that a lot of the things that annoyed me about this story also applied to most other stories. I'd actually say all other stories that involve a creepy kid. So basically I'm gonna go over what annoyed me in this specific story, and then address how this applies to all creepy kid stories. It annoyed me because this kid was, I think, around 6 or 7 at the beginning of the story, and he was acting up at school but being like normal at home, and he was being like manipulative and kind of creepy, and I was like, that kind of seems like psychopathy to me, which there's no like cure for it, but it's something you can live with. It's a lot of functioning adults have it. It's just, you gotta deal with it. As the story went on, I was like, this kid just seems like mentally ill. Like, he's not getting the help he needs, and he's acting out, and he's using these tactics to get what he wants because he's mentally ill and he doesn't understand really it. By the end, the main character screamed at his son, which I think in general, yelling at kids is never the answer. And then he like forcibly picked him up and put him in his room and locked the door. Yeah, at this point it starts getting supernatural. Like, he gets out of the locked room by himself. He manages to like lock a door from the outside that doesn't have a lock on it anyways. And a man turns into spiders. The dad invites this guy over to his house because he's gonna sell his child, and the kid turned him into spiders. Which, I mean, if I had supernatural powers and my dad was gonna sell me to some random dude, I would also turn him into spiders. Like, that's understandable, you know? But yeah, up until that point, it just like every minute pissed me off for the reasons that I'm gonna get into. Basically, my main problem with creepy kid stories, and I think Babadook actually showed this like pretty well, because that's not really a creepy kid story, but the kid in that is, he has ODD, I think, and he can't control the fact that he has ODD. That's just something that he has, and he displays symptoms of it. And a lot of kids in the creepy kid stories display symptoms of mental illness, like psychopathy or ODD, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, all these things that these kids could possibly have, but it's demons. And I'm not saying that the stories are bad because demons, but I'm saying that it normalizes thinking that symptoms of mental illness are inherently evil, or something is evil about the child. Children aren't actually being possessed by demons in real life. Kids aren't actually evil. They're like mentally ill or just misguided, or they have other underlying issues that should be addressed. But they're not being addressed because I think these movies sort of add to the issue where mental illness is demonized and put in this light of like how Split presents DID. It's just an issue that I think doesn't really get talked about a lot. I don't think this is gonna change anything. I don't think horror movie makers are gonna stop making movies about scary kids. I'm just ranting about something that I feel very strongly about. Maybe some of you agree with me, maybe some of you want to argue with me. So yeah, that's where I stand with this complete non-issue. Remember to like and subscribe, comment down below your most like the trope that pisses you off, not just because it's annoying, but because it like genuinely makes you angry, or comment if you hate me and you think I should delete my channel. I'm not gonna do it, but I appreciate the input. And remember to Eat your vegetables.